Shalom, me homies. It's been like a week since I posted anything, so I just wanted to pop on and say hi and happy holidays. I am indoors for a couple of weeks. I'm house sitting for a friend who ran off to Portugal. So I am enjoying this house that I have all to myself. There is a bathtub, there is a recliner, a reading nook, a fireplace, lots of space to spread out and do yoga and make art. And I've been doing all of that. And also, I decided I'm going to read the Bible this year from beginning to end, the King James Version, all the way through. I've never done that. I'm on Exodus chapter 30 right now, and I have to say, guys, I don't think the God mentioned in the Old Testament, this God that requires child sacrifice, animal sacrifice, blood atonement, it's angry, it's a jealous God. I don't think this is my God. I'm quite certain this is not my God. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it all one day. But that's what I'm doing. And making art. Let me show you my art. If anyone cares, I don't necessarily think anyone does, but it's not the point. I'm just sharing. Okay, so this I did not do. This is my friend's art, and it's on loan, but she loves it and her son loves it. So I painted this. I made a replica for her so that when she has to give it back, she'll still have a copy of it. But I think this is going to be cool. I'm going to take a photograph of this scene, put the photograph here, and maybe take another photograph and put it there. This is like, it's like a recursive theme like you see in the Escher drawings with the hand drawing the hand, drawing the hand, you know. That's the idea. And then I made this little shadow box for her to hold her little treasures that she found her first time ever scuba diving. She just started scuba diving as a new hobby, and she loves mermaids. So this is her at the bottom of the sea as a mermaid, finding a megalodon tooth. Like, how cool is that? Like, most people search and search and search to find something like this, and she found it her first time, so that's cool. And a little peacock feather there. And also I made this thing, little tree of life with lights, and it holds art supplies, pencils and pens and things like that. I like to make functional art, so that's what I've been doing. Making art, doing yoga, reading the Bible, meditating, fasting. Fasted for a few days, so I'm feeling lighter, clearer. Meditating on my unique niche within the human ecosystem. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I've been posting a lot of stuff about scapegoats lately, because 'tis the season. You know, we're celebrating the birth of Christ, who was and is the greatest scapegoat of all time. You know, he died for our sins, which is what the scapegoat in the family does. You know, they act as the trash can for the sins of the family. You know, they're the ones that are pointing out the inconvenient truths, kind of like Christ did. And so I think a lot of people that come here on this channel and watch this channel probably relate to that in some way, because if you're interested in the things I'm talking about, you're interested in truth. And scapegoats are interested in the truth, and it's convenient for a lot of people who don't want to look at the truth. And so I've been, you know, meditating on how beyond my own family, I have really served that role in just society in general in many different ways, in workspaces, in friendships. It's a personality type. A person who is concerned with truth is going to trigger people who are afraid of the truth. So I've been reflecting on that and meditating on how that's manifested in my life throughout the years. And, you know, how I used to I didn't embrace myself fully, and I thought something was wrong with me. And no, I've come to love myself and embrace that, all aspects of myself. And now I know who's for me and who isn't for me, and I'm getting better about like discerning that and being able to walk away from relationships that don't serve my highest good, and without, you know, pointing fingers or saying, oh, you're a bad person or whatever. Just knowing myself and honoring myself and respecting myself, and like realizing that I've gotten better at loving myself, so that's good. That's what I'm doing this holiday season. So, anything else? Oh, I found a $2 bill on the ground at the grocery store, which is funny because I mean they're really rare, but also there's a $2 bill in the kitchen here, and I've been staring at it every morning as I make coffee, just like looking at this $2 bill. And then I go to the grocery store and there's one at my feet as I'm checking out. So maybe it's because I've been staring at that thing, you know. I think things like that tend to happen more often after I notice that like synchronicities like that occur more often around the time that I have done a fast. Um, so that's something interesting that happened. Oh, and then today I was parked across the street on the same. I park in the same spot every day when I go to sauna, and I park along this fence in front of a tree. And in front of the tree, someone had written on a cardboard sign that they made Luke chapter 30, where it talks about like the angel of the Lord coming to Mary and telling her like, "You are with child, you will call him Jesus." So that was cool. Not that that's a synchronicity, but it just felt like a little wink, you know, from the Christ. Yeah, so I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for listening to my rambling. Blessings, love, peace.